In this lecture, I will give details about stress concentration factor, no sensitivity. First, you remember what is the definition of stress concentration. So, stress concentration is what? So, this one is your definition. C. The stress concentration, or you can say stress risers or risers, you can say anything. Stress concentration is a location in a object where the stress is significantly greater than the surrounding region. Another thing, stress concentration occur when there are irregularities in the geometry or material of a structural component that cause an interruption to the flow of stress. This arises from such details as holes, grooves, notches, and fillet. Stress concentration may also occur from accidental damage such as nicks and scratches. So you just remember the stress concentration where maximum na the cases in which a structure or a machine member or component having some holes, grooves, notches, rough surface, fillets, scratches, then the stress concentration factor will be more. So due to stress concentration, maximum stress will occur. Means a three-dimensional stress system will act in this area. So due to this, fast break will start from there. So let us assume this one is your body. So in this case, there will be no any rough surface, any groove or hole or notches. Then here the stress distribution will be uniform. But if here a notch section will be there, means in this member or in this parts a notch section will be there. So first the stress distribution will be uniform here and in this region, but in this region the stress concentration will be more because here a irregularity is safe. So here irregularity there will be maximum stress concentration. So maximum stress means maximum stress arises. So see the figure, this one is your figure I'm showing here. So here this one is your a rectangular body. So here some circular section is there. So a tensile loads are acting in this side and in this side. So see this one is your uniform. First line, last line is uniform. Then this one is also uniform. So in this case, up to this uniform stress will distributed, but at the circular section there will be maximum stress arises. So here a maximum stress arises. Then again it will uniform. So in this region the break will start. So next one is your stress concentration factor. So stress concentration factor, the stress concentration factor, it is a notation that is K suffix T. It is a symbolically representation K suffix T. So the stress concentration factor is the ratio of highest stress, that is maximum stress, to a nominal stress of the gross cross section. So see this one is your KT. K suffix T is equal to sigma max divided by sigma nominal. So sigma max is maximum stress as the discontinuity, means see the figure. So here there will be some discontinuity, means sigma max will occur, and this one is your nominal, means maximum stress with no discontinuity. So sigma max divided by sigma nominal is known as stress concentration factor. The stress concentration factor is a function of the geometry of a crack or not its size. So it depends upon what is the crack, geometry of the crack or way of the crack generation in the body, not in the size. Then there are experimental method for measuring stress concentration factor. So there are different methods so that we can measure the stress concentration factor. How much the stress will arise. So first one is your photoelastic method, photoelastic stress analysis method. Second one is your thermoelastic stress analysis. Third one is your brittle coating or strain gauges method. So see another example here, how we can calculate the stress concentration for a elliptical hole. So see, this one is a rectangular body and a elliptical section is placed in vertical section. So in vertical distance is B, horizontal distance is A. See this figure, and a sigma is your tensile load acting in this member. So B is equals to what? Small b is measured perpendicular to the stress direction, A is measured parallel to the stress direction. So how we can define Kt in this diagram? So Kt is equals to 1 plus 2 times of B divided by A. So or you can say Kt is equals to 1 plus 2 times of measure perpendicular to the stress analysis divided by measure parallel to the stress analysis. For a circular section, A is equals to B. So A is equals to B. So 1 plus 2A divided by A. So A cancel. So 2 plus 3 is equals to 3. For circular section, Kt is equals to 3. Next one is your limiting the effect of stress concentration, or how we can reduce the stress concentration factor. So first point is avoiding sharp corners and only using rounded corner with maximum radius. So first thing, avoiding sharp corners and only using rounded corner with maximum radius. Second one is your sanding and polishing surface to remove any notches or defect that occur during forming and processing. So first, whenever you preparing a cross section or specimen, you see that there will be no any notches or defects. So if any notch or rough surface, then you should uh, give polish to the material or sanding to the material, or you should ensure that there will be no notches in the material. Third point is your lowering the stiffness of straight load bearing segments. Fourth one is your placing notches and thread in the low stress areas. Then last one is your notch sensitivity. So notch sensitivity, it may be defined as the degree to which the theoretical effect of stress concentration is actually reached. So first point is that notch sensitivity may be defined as the degree to which the theoretical effect of stress concentration is actually reached. Or you can say another, the notch sensitivity is defined as a reduction in property due to the presence of stress concentration. Or obviously, if there will be a stress concentration in the material, then its property will be decreases. And also you can say in another way also, a measure of reduction in strength of a metal caused by presence of stress concentration. You can say in other way also, it is the ratio of actual stress increase near the notch to the theoretical stress increases. So notch sensitivity factor is equals to Kf minus 1 divided by Kt minus 1. So Q is equals to actual intensification of stress over normal stress divided by theoretical intensification of stress over normal nominal stresses. So this one is a notch sensitivity factor. So Kf, so in this case Kt is your what? Stress concentration factor. Kf is your fatigue stress concentration factor. How you can define? The fatigue stress concentration factor is the ratio between maximum stress in the free nose specimen, maximum stress in the nose specimen. So you take this one is your material with, this is the material with free notch, and this is the material with a notch type section. So maximum stress in the free notch divided the maximum stress in the notch section. So this one is your fatigue stress concentration factor. If if Q is zero, if Q is zero, material has no sensitivity to notches at all. Means if Q is zero, then there will be no sensitivity. So Q always varies 0 to 1. If Q value is 0, then there will be no sensitivity. If Q of the value is equals to 1, then material has full notch sensitivity. You remember this thing. Q varies 0 to 1. If Q is equals to 0, material has no sensitivity. If Q equals to 1, material has full sensitivity. So thank you.